It seems the man babies are back in full force. Get ready, everybody, because childhoods are ruined. They've been destroyed. Time has been changed. They have been ruined. It has traumatized them as adults. They will never get their life back after this. Never. It's insufferable. It's unforgivable. And it's funny as fuck. I'm personally not a big fan of the movie The Crow, and I've known for a while that we've been scheduled to get a reboot of the movie, which I'm fine with. I'm always fine with reboots. I don't understand the hate for reboots, and I understand if they're not done well, they're going to get hated on, and that's fair enough. You know, for films films awful. You can rag on it all you want. You're allowed to. People act like you're not allowed to rag on stuff if you don't like it today, and I think that's fucking crazy. It's crazy, and that's bad for your mental health. You're supposed to have a healthy balance, aren't you? You're nuts. Anyways, there's been an image released of Eric Draven, Bill Skarsgard as the Crow, and guess what? People aren't happy. Somebody made this image, and I couldn't help but giggle at the absurdity of just the absolute nonsense of what's been written. Just look at it. Look at it. It's nonsense. His childhood's ruined. I feel bad for this guy. He's never gonna come back from this. His life's over. It's ruined. It's not his Eric Draven. So I don't know what this absolute goblin. It's ridiculous what he's done, what he's written, because it's not gonna change anything. If he complains, if he doesn't. I like poking fun at people and do things like this. I find it fucking hilarious. But you can always watch the original. It's fine, pal. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's loads of tweets up already about it, but I can't be bothered to fucking jump on there right now because every time I go on, it brings me down. It's a cesspit. It's just a cesspit. It's awful place. Awful place. I think this take on things is a terrible way to view things, especially when it comes to film. Albeit that a lot of films today, I even think they're not great because I feel like they're made from the view of the person writing the film. They're writing themselves into the characters, and I don't think that's very imaginative. I think if you're going to write something, it should be to fit the specific character, not to make the character you in some way, shape or form. And that's what I feel moviegoers are doing today, and I don't like that. But still, it's not ruining my life. Even with they did this with Bill Skarsgard when he played Pennywise in It and It Chapter 2. I remember when they first released images of Bill Skarsgard as Pennywise from It, and people lost their mind. It's not my Pennywise. Oh, Tim Curry's the best. It's not my Pennywise. It's over. Childhoods are ruined, everybody. Childhoods are ruined. And then what did everybody do? Well, a lot of people, because I can understand people don't have to like it, but a lot of them that were judging it on face value, I think it's one of the, said how good it was, and I believe it's one of the highest rated horror movies of all time when it comes to making the moolah in the box office. So that shows that the previous opinion on Bill Skarsgard looking shite and ruining childhoods, it's nonsense. It's just a temper tantrum that a child would throw if something hasn't gone their way. And that's what happens when it comes to movie critics. Do I think movie criticism is quite toxic on Twitter? It absolutely is. I even see a lot of big YouTubers, I'm not naming them, that have posted it. You can tell that they're annoyed just by how it looks. These big YouTubers, and it's bollocks. It's bollocks. It might be a crap film. It might be. However, it might be good. You shouldn't ever judge on appearance because it's just a bad way to be in life, in my opinion. It's not great, is it? It's not great. It just sucks the joy out of everything. And this person that's even made this might watch it and love it, but be quiet about it because he might look a bit of a twat. And I was talking to a mate earlier about it, and he made a good point. Would you rather have those shitty Crow sequels or this one? I know which one I'd rather have if I had a choice. And you never know, it might be good, but this also goes back to Ghostbusters 2016. I thought it was garbage, and it's not because they were women. It's because it was bad. And people are saying it was because men hate it because it has women in the movie. To some extent, some people do, but it's not why a lot of people hated it. It was just a bad film. And can you imagine the absolute uproar if it was called Erica Draven? You'd be losing your shit, a lot of you, and you know it. Don't you dare pretend that you wouldn't. Not all of you, you know, a lot of you would though, wouldn't you? Because it's a woman. You'd hate it. And, you know, she had to avenge your boyfriend that was killed. It's crazy. I know that would happen. You know that would happen. There's no doubt in my mind that people would lose their absolute fucking, just their mind if that happened. Anyhow, I'm sure there'll be a lot of things come out about this over the next few days where people are just going to have temper tantrums over it. People are going to argue about it online. But that's the internet for you folks. That's the internet. Personally, I think, you know, hating on something on face value just because of how it looks, it's just nonsense. Come on, people. Come on. There's lots of films that came out, you know, and people thought they were... Heath Ledger. A lot of people thought when they saw Heath Ledger as the Joker... People were complaining before it even came out, saying, you know, how shite he looks, and he ended up being one of the best. They even did that with Ben Affleck as Batman. I know people love or hate Ben Affleck as Batman, but I think it's pretty good. I think he looks badass in the Batsuit. He looks really fucking cool. And look, I understand people don't like change. They don't, because when you watch something, you end up loving it and taking it on as a big part of your life. And I do understand that. I do that myself. But, you know, let's lighten up. It's not gonna ruin anybody's life at all. It's just entertainment. And if it doesn't entertain you, you don't have to watch it. But you do have the right to complain about it. Anybody does. Anybody can complain about something if they don't like it. All I'm doing is I just find it funny when people act like children. It's hilarious. I'll probably get complaints in the comment section about my opinion on this because, you know, I've been getting some belters recently as the channel's been growing. But, you know, I love it. I love going back and forth with you. It's passion. That's what I call it, passion. Anyways, tell me what you think of Bill Skarsgard look. Has it ruined your life? Has it ruined the original movie for you? Or just... Are you not bothered? Let me know. Anyways, join our fucking cult, silly.